Hi everyone, here's part 2 of lesson 5-1, operations with polynomials. Last time we did operations with polynomials part 1, which was going over properties of exponents. So this time we're going to go over operations. So an operation would be adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. We're going to take a look at the first 3, adding, subtracting, and multiplying for today. So one of the things we do need to look at is some of the vocabulary that we have is when we talk about a degree of a polynomial, and this is going to become very important, especially when we talk about it in division next time. So we need to determine if it's a polynomial and what the degree is. So c to the 4th minus 4 square root of c plus 18 is not a polynomial because square root of c cannot be written as a monomial. Another example we have here is negative 16 p to the 5th plus 3/4 p squared q to the 7th. This one is a polynomial. And then the degree is you take the largest exponent, the term with the highest amount of exponents, and you add, if you have multiple variables, you add them. So in this case, we're going to do 2 plus 7 to get 9. So this polynomial has a degree 9. So now we have x squared minus 3x to the negative 1 plus 7. Is this a polynomial or not? This is not a polynomial because by using negative exponent property, we would move the x to the negative 1, we would move x to the denominator to get 3 over x. Monomials cannot contain variables in the denominator. All right, so go ahead and try this first one. Is 1/2 a squared plus, or a squared b cubed plus 3c to the 5th a polynomial? And if so, what is the degree? Unpause when you're pause it to try it, and then unpause when you're ready to move on. So the answer is yes, it is a polynomial, and my highest degree is actually 5. And it doesn't matter which one we refer to. We have both 2 plus 3 equals 5, and then this 5. So when they're the same, it's just what it is. All right, go ahead and try square root of c plus 2. Is it a polynomial? And if so, what is the degree? All right, so you should have written no because square root of c cannot be written as a monomial. All right, next is g cubed minus 3gh to the 6 plus 7h. Is this a polynomial? And if so, state the degree. So go ahead and pause and try it. All right, so yes, this is a polynomial. Everything looks good for that. Now it's going to be, what is the degree? I'm going to take a look here at gh, and I'm going to do 1 plus 6, which is 7. So my degree is 7. So the degree here is 3, 7, and 1. So the highest degree is the degree of the polynomial. All right, so next we're going to take a look at using addition and subtraction. So here we have simplify 2a cubed plus 5a minus 7 minus a cubed minus 3a plus 2. So one of the things they are going to suggest is distributing the negative 1. And this is just more to make sure that you don't forget the negative. So by distributing this negative to all the terms, we no longer worry about subtracting, and now we're just going to combine like terms. So we have 2a cubed minus a cubed plus 5a plus 3a plus negative 7 minus 2, which when we simplify it, we get a cubed plus 8a minus 9, which is our solution or simplified form. Next, we have 4x squared minus 9x plus 3 plus 2 times, or plus this negative 2x squared minus 5x minus 6. We're not going to really have to worry about distributing anything because it's addition. We have another option of where we can actually add them vertically. Kind of like how you first learned how to add. Some people learned how to add them vertically. And you can go ahead and do this. You can also do this with a negative, but the suggestion is to go ahead and distribute the negative first and then group, which is what you're doing when you add vertically. So when we go ahead and add those, we get 2x squared minus 14x minus 3. All right, go ahead and try this problem. All right, so when you distribute that negative and combine like terms, you get D. Here is your next you try. Simplify negative 3x squared minus 4x plus 1 minus 4x squared plus x minus 5. All right, so when you go ahead and simplify that one, you should get b negative 7x squared minus 5x plus 6. So for our next example, we have distributive property. Whenever you see the word distributive property, you should know that is referring to multiplication. So we're going to go ahead and distribute this negative y to everything on the inside the parentheses. And when we do that, we're going to get negative 4y cubed minus 2y squared plus 3y. And that is our simplified form. All right, go ahead and simplify negative x times 3x cubed minus 2x plus 5. Unpause the video when you're ready to move forward. All right, so if you distribute that negative x to everything, you are going to get c negative 3x to the fourth plus 2x squared minus 5x. All right, so we're going to take a look at writing a polynomial. We have a small online retailer estimates that the cost in dollars associated with selling x units of a particular product is given by the expression 0.001 x squared plus 5x plus 500. The revenue from selling x units is given by 10x. Write a polynomial to represent the profits generated by the product if profit equals revenue minus cost. So in words, we have revenue minus cost. So that means let x equals the number of units. So my equation is 10x minus the equation 0.001 x squared plus 5x plus 500. So we can go ahead and simplify this expression by using distributive property. We are going ahead and distributing this negative to everything on the inside. And then we're going to combine like terms here. So my polynomial is going to be negative 0.001 x squared plus 5x minus 500. All right, go ahead and pause this video to try it out and see if you can come up with the equation. All right, taking a look here, we have Olivia has $1,300 to invest in a government bond that has an annual interest rate of 2.2% and a savings account that pays 1.9% per year. Write a polynomial for the interest she will earn in 1 year if she invests X dollars in the government bond. So here we have, she has 1,300. You're gonna get D. Moving on to multiplying, which is what we really want to look at. We're going to find a squared plus 3a minus 4 times a plus 2. So here they're going to show you distributive property. Generally, though, when we work this one out in class, we will go ahead and show the distributive property as a box. And the main reason we show it as a box is when you compare how it's written, you will get the same information. So I'm going to do a plus 2, and we're going to have a squared plus 3a minus 4. We will get the same information as if we did distributive property, because this is saying a squared times a plus 2. So that is what's going on in this column. 3a times a plus 2, negative 4 times a plus 2. So when we do that, we're going to fill out our box. We're going to get a cubed, 2a squared, because we're multiplying to fill in the box, 3a squared 6a, and then negative 4a, and negative 8. And you'll notice we get the same information here. We have a cubed, 2a squared, 3a squared, 6a, negative 4a, and negative 8. So when we combine those like terms, we're going to get a cubed plus 5a squared plus 2a minus 8. But again, we had the same information in the box, and we tend to prefer this way just more because it's less likely for us to miss a multiplication. It's not so horrible here when we just have it set up like this, but there's times when we'll do a 3 by 3 or a 3 by 4, and you need to make sure that you multiplied every term with the term they were supposed to be multiplied by. All right, so here is your final U try. Go ahead and find x squared plus 3x minus 2 times x plus 4. Again, unpause the video, pause, and then unpause when you're ready to move forward. All right, so here we have x plus 4. I'm going to multiply that by x squared plus 3x minus 2. X times x squared is x cubed. 4 times x squared is 4x squared. X times 3x is 3x squared. 3x times 4 is 12x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So notice though our diagonals are our like terms, so I'm going to combine like terms here to get x cubed plus 7x squared plus 10x minus 8, which is a. That is the end of our notes, and I will see you next time when we look into division. All right, bye.